In 1980, I was a quiet kid from Vietnam, just learning the rules. Shelley was the first to show me kindness, the glue of our circle. And Willie, the fiercely loyal brain of our operation. Jack Armstrong, the golden boy athlete everyone wanted. Tara, a human spark plug who lived for a good story. June, a fellow newcomer with a quiet, hidden strength. Blake Montgomery, playing social chess with a charming smile. Sloane Fairchild, managing reputations like a full-time job. Miss Hand, our warm, understanding homeroom teacher. Mr. Little, high-energy coach who valued effort over everything. Principal Sterling, always at the doors, making sure no one was late. September 1980. I had only been in Canada for a short time, but already everything felt different from the world I had left behind. The streets were wider, the sky seemed bigger, even the schools looked different. Every morning I walked toward Mackenzie Middle, wondering what kind of day was waiting for me. At that age, I didn't think about the future. I wasn't wondering where life would take me. I was simply trying to make it through another day in a place that still felt new. I didn't know it then, but some of the people I would meet here would become memories I would carry for the rest of my life. The first few weeks of school were difficult. I was shy. English wasn't my first language. Most days I kept to myself and tried not to attract attention. Fortunately, I wasn't completely alone. Sitting beside me was Willie, tall, quiet and smart. He understood what it felt like to be new. We didn't need to talk very much, just having a friend nearby made school a little easier. At the front of the room stood Ms. Hand. She was our homeroom teacher, patient, kind, the kind of teacher who somehow made everyone feel welcome. Whenever she spoke, she had this tiny little laugh at the end of her sentences. It wasn't much, but somehow everyone remembered it. Sometimes the smallest moments end up changing everything. That morning, Ms. Hand handed out papers to the class. Mine never made it to my desk. Before I could say anything, a girl quietly picked one up and placed it in front of me. She didn't make a big deal about it. She didn't say a word. Just a simple act of kindness. Her name was Shelley. I smiled. She smiled back. At the time it seemed like nothing. Years later, it would become one of the moments I remembered most. Of course, classrooms have a way of noticing things before you do. Tara certainly noticed. Tara had a gift for spotting things everyone else missed. Outgoing, energetic, and always smiling, she seemed to know exactly what was happening around her. One glance between Shelley and me was all it took. The look on her face said she had already figured out something that neither of us understood yet. At lunchtime, students poured out of the school like water from a dam. Some stayed inside, some headed home. We preferred the school lawn. There was something special about sitting outside with friends, eating lunch under the open sky. The conversations were never important. Hockey, homework, teachers, weekend plans. Yet somehow those ordinary conversations became the memories that lasted. Shelley and Tara sat nearby. Willie and I talked about school. Not far away, another student was running laps around the field. His name was Jack Armstrong. At the time, he was simply another kid at school. Soon he would become one of our closest friends. Looking back, Mackenzie Middle felt like its own little world. The classrooms, the hallways, the soccer field, the sound of lockers opening and closing. Teachers seemed larger than life. Mr. Little taught physical education. He always looked completely at home outdoors. Whether it was running, hockey, rugby, or skiing, he believed every student could accomplish more than they thought possible. Back then, the adults seemed like they had all the answers. Only later did I realize they were finding their way through life too. Eventually, the final bell rang. Students headed home. Another school day was over. Nothing extraordinary had happened. No championships had been won. No great adventures had taken place. Just one ordinary day at Mackenzie Middle. But life rarely announces its important moments when they happen. Sometimes they arrive quietly. A seat beside a friend, a smile across a classroom, a lunch shared on a school lawn. As I walked home that afternoon, I had no idea that this school, these people, and these simple moments would become some of the most treasured memories of my life. And this was only the beginning.